grandmother left heartbroken and penniless after being duped by a love rat truckie she met online. Debbie has decided to tell her story as a warning to other women.
I could be out on the street with nowhere to go.
Don't do that.
Steve?
Don't do that.
I loved him and I trusted him and he betrayed me.
Steve, just take your hands off the camera, come on. You owe Debbie some answers here, Steve. Where's the money? $113,000.
I was stupid and I let my heart rule my head. You've ruined my life, you've ruined my kid's life, and, you know, I never did anything wrong to you.
Debbie Hobman is down to her last dollar and facing eviction, and it's all thanks to a man she met online and fell in love with, Steve Sinodinos.
He was great. He was treated you like a real lady and just, you know, you fell in love with him.
The single mum received $200,000 from her divorce settlement. Steve convinced her to invest the money in a business with him.
When that came through, he suggested to me that it'd be a good idea if I invested in a truck, so he could go out and drive it and he'd bring the money back.
They bought the truck and trailer for $113,000, and for a while everything seemed to work fine, Steve making regular repayments every fortnight. The truck and side loader were written off in an accident, and Steve claimed there was no insurance on the truck, but Debbie believes he got a payout.
We wouldn't be allowed in the yards if no insurance is on it.
With her life now in financial ruins, Debbie then received another devastating blow. Steve was living a double life. He had married another woman while still in a relationship with her.
Con man, liar, cheat.
Love rat?
Yeah, exactly.
Debbie says she stayed in touch with Steve because it was her only hope of getting the money back.
Debbie, when did you realise you were never going to see that money again?
Roughly about 4 months ago. I was getting, you know, payments off him every fortnight, small payments, and then that stopped and haven't got a cent since, and I know that's it, it's gone, it's finished.
And it seems this isn't the first time Steve has had his hand in other people's pockets. He owes thousands to truck driver Ty Nguyen. How much money does he owe you?
Around $15,000.
$15,000?
Yeah.
Are you ever going to see that money again?
Nah, I don't think so.
What do you think of him, the way he does business?
Well, it's not honest.
Don't do that.
Steve?
Don't do that.
Evan Batten from A Current Affair.
Don't do that.
I just want to ask you about the money that you've taken from Debbie. Don't touch the camera.
Don't
touch the camera.
Steve gets physical when we turn up, refusing to answer questions about the missing money and his secret double life.
$113,000.
Police stop in for a chat with Steve. He tells them he wants to answer our questions, but predictably he fails to front up and won't answer our calls, even when Debbie comes knocking. Since then, we've also learned that Steve has now dumped his new wife. She's told us he's moved out and left her, and that she has no idea what he's done with Debbie's money.
As you look back on it, to have handed him that much money...
I was stupid.
Yes, but you can't help but feel sorry for Debbie. If you've had dealings with Steve Sinodinos, we want to know all about it. Send us an email or give us a call.